Master of Cubes here at the video, and today I am here with another episode of Minecraft. This episode should be a very fun one, which I think I hinted at last episode. Got some iron smelting. I did not put that in for long enough, because I am a silly, silly person. Okay. How much? Oh, I've quite a bit of iron on me. Actually, why don't I just do that? Yeah. Okay. So, this episode, I have finally... I did some research, and I think I found a good way to get cats. Multiples of 9. Multiples of 9. Oh, I did math. Multiples of 9. 27. 36. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am slow today. Math has never been my strongest suit, but still, that took embarrassingly long. Back in here. Let's grab us some fire. That's right, we're going to be attracting cats with fire. No, we're not. So, what I read was that cats will spawn on leaves or on grass, and so a good way to find cats is to find a small jungle and just burn it all down. So they spawn all over the grass, the flat grass, and it's easy to find. But I don't want to burn down this entire jungle, and it's way too big to burn down anyway. And I like the way the jungle looks over there, but I was thinking, I really like the color of the grass and leaves in the jungle, mainly the grass. So it probably wouldn't be such a bad idea to burn down some so we have room to build there eventually. So I'm going to burn down some right here. Not over there by the village, but, you know. Still haven't collected any melons. Not many. No. Still haven't collected any melons, even if they're all over the place. Let's just get a blaze going. Where's some grass? Here's some grass. Let's see if we can... This doesn't look like jungle grass. It's jungle edge. Here we go. Here's the actual jungle. Where does... Here we go. You can see the difference right here. It gets much greener grass as we get into the jungle. And I think it looks pretty nice. It stands out quite a bit. Anyway, we've got some nice flames going. We've also got some lag going, but that's not very nice. Yeah. I'm just gonna set a bunch of fire all over the place. We're gonna lag like crazy. I don't have the greatest computer, looking at getting an upgrade pretty soon, but that doesn't matter. I'm not one of those people who's gonna be like, oh yeah, oh, the quality of my videos is awful, we should still subscribe, because they're gonna be good in the future. No. No, that's not why I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to just... I'm not gonna get on this tangent, actually. Tangent. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, the fire seems to be going pretty well. No signs of stopping. Oh! I just burnt myself. Oops. Okay. We've already cleared out a bit of land. Although I do want these leaves gone. So, bit more fire in this area. Certainly wouldn't hurt. Just look at that tree burn. Oh man, this is beautiful. I did take a screenshot there. I don't normally take screenshots during videos. I usually take them after videos. But a lot of the times I make buildings and stuff, right? So, yeah. Hey, an apple. That's very nice. Oh, there goes the flint and steel. Just make another. I'm one of those people who always build flint and steel backwards, but they made the recipe shapeless, so you can craft it any way you want. Oh man, that's weird the way it burned right there. So yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good start to the destruction. And we can check back up on this place later. Hopefully the fire doesn't go out of control. I don't think it will though. Then again, what do I know? Also, I'm pretty, since the last episode, I forget if I was in this snapshot or not last episode, but assuming I wasn't, they've changed minecart physics back to the way they were when I built the train station. So I finally got the thingy working, you know, the thingy, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the tracks working the way I want them to. I'm not 100% certain on that though, since lag. Jeez. Why am I lagging? Okay. Let's just stake. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep and then kill some of the mobs in the area. Try to reduce some of that lag. And I'll be back with you guys in a second. Well, guys, I'm back. We can check on the area of the jungle over there in a second. I actually, accidentally went AFK. Like, I meant to pause the game, but I accidentally didn't. So, all the mobs and stuff despawned without me killing them. But whatever. Today. So, today, I want to work on the mine, in the place. It's not the place, in the village with the Great Wall, the village at war, you know that one. The industrial side. So, its main focus, industrially, whatever, is probably going to involve lumber and, mining. And their mine's basically going to be limited to, and I'll show you guys in a second, coal and iron, because they don't dig very deep, and stone, obviously. While the other side would only be able to get wood on its own. Or I might be able to get stone, actually, with wood pickaxes, but not very effectively. But yeah, this side would have iron. And coal. But I was just thinking, I wonder if they would know how to use coal for torches and stuff. Because it occurred to me when I was watching the last video, as I was editing it, that there are no torches in it. So, yeah. Anyway. I don't know if that quite matters yet. Like, I haven't even started the farming side. Oh my god. I am dumb. I completely forgot about the minecart system, and even if I hadn't forgotten about the minecart system, I didn't even take little buddy. Whatever, I can't really talk while I'm on the minecart system because the rails are so loud. Speaking of loud, I watched back some of the start of this episode while I was on pause. That was why the game was left running. Anyway, and the sound was a bit loud, so I turned that down. I think I accidentally turned my microphone volume down in settings, but I'll fix that all off camera. Hopefully it's not too big of an issue. But yeah, there isn't really any lighting in here, or up here, which might even be a bigger problem. Yeah. Anyway, right here. So I had all these ideas for a cool mine, where it's just, you know, I just dug 3x3, put in some fences here and there for support. And, you know, it filled in the sides with coal and iron ore. But then I thought, you know what? Even though it looks pretty cool, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'd rather make something a little more natural and random. So that's not gonna work. Aha. Boom. Okay. Let's just get it a bit deeper for now. Oh, look at it fall. It didn't fall. It went to the side a bit. Yeah. Now that is excavated. Now let's try to get it down a bit. Surrounding it with stone like that will sort of hinder the blast a bit. Won't go very far. Huh? TNT blows up here. I'm standing here. You'd think I'd go flying backwards, but I went flying to the side. Towards the TNT. That doesn't make sense. But whatever. Just get a bit more up here. And a bit more farther down too. Oh, I didn't really think that through, did I? That TNT fell. Whatever. That works, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this. Let's put some right here, you know? Oh gosh. Ah, I'm stuck. Whatever. I won't take too much damage. Nah. Although I did go flying towards the TNT, which doesn't make any sense at all, and it's already almost nighttime. Whatever. We should probably make it a bit deeper though as well. Why don't I try to get a chain going? So that TNT blows up. Boom! That's the other. Why do I get sent flying towards the TNT? This makes no sense. Now I feel like I want to lower this part a bit. I only have 4 more pieces of TNT. I can always make more, but I feel like it's nice to have a limit, you know? Let's use the last few pieces to just lower this corner a bit, even farther down than here. And it does extend it a bit, so I think this will look quite good. Yeah. Oh, gravel. That means we're gonna clear a lot of area, because I don't think gravel has a very high blast resistance. So the TNT. Oh yeah. Oh look, there's even a natural pocket of coal right here. Let's try to make it a bit more. But now it just sort of looks like a cave that goes down, right? Let's try to make it a bit more interesting over here with the last piece of TNT. Well, I think they did the opposite of what I wanted it to be honest. But that's fine, actually. This is pretty cool. And now, let's go sleep. And then I can touch it up, you know? Obviously I'm gonna fill it in with the ores. And you'd think that they'd have already excavated all the ores as soon as they find them, like you would. Like if you dig into a vein of iron, you're probably gonna dig out all the iron immediately, unless you don't wanna. Anyway, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe they just don't have that many tools, you know. They are noobs. Speaking of which, actually this has nothing to do with noobs, but whatever. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's head back. Almost at 25 levels. That's cool. Creepers are not cool. Especially when they don't get one-shotted. Level 25! Oh yeah. Hey, got some gunpowder. I could make some more TNT. That's nice. Yummy apple. Hey, zombie. Oh, iron. That was very kind of you, good sir. But let's get your flesh out of here. Okay. Oh, I should have brought a silk touch pick, shouldn't I have? Oh well. Right here, I say, let's put in some coal. Oh, I do want that shovel on me, don't I? Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't have put a piece of coal there, because now putting one there would be a waste. That's a pretty cool vein of coal, I think. Methinks. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. And again, I'm not trying to make these look like Minecraft veins very much. Like, you know, the tiny little packets you find in Minecraft. Let's get rid of that. More just sort of big clumps of whatever resource it is. You know, I think you guys will see once this is done. This is probably like the least interesting building to watch ever. But yeah. Yeah. And now that there's so much coal all over the place, let's fill it with iron. Geez, I really did fill this with coal, didn't I? Well, that's okay. The iron will probably have smaller veins anyway. After all, coal is pretty much always much more abundant than iron. Yeah, that looks pretty good, even if it is a bit square. Yeah. I don't know if that vein is great. Although iron is a bit easier to work with because I can break it with that silk touch pick. Since I forgot that. Yeah, that makes things pretty interesting as you walk in. And again, this isn't just about what they would normally find from caving. This is also about making the area look interesting visually, because I am doing this project to look good, essentially. I mean, I'm just, like, obviously this is a thematic build, so I'm not doing it for any particular function. I'm doing it to look cool in my world. But I am sticking to a theme really heavily, so it almost seems like I'm trying to build it with a function in mind. Let's put some stuff in the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm digging that. There already is some coal in the ceiling over there, but do I want to sneak some gravel in up here? Nah. And now here's the question. Do they know about torches? And if they do know about torches, where would they put them? And should I have fences for supports? Well, if I was just digging a straight tunnel, then I would definitely use fences as supports, just to make it look more interesting. But when it's just a random cave like this, you know, this cave actually is pretty big. Now that I think about it, I'm noticing the scale. Anyway, with a big random cave like this, I don't know if it's the best idea to put supports in. No, I'm not going to. But now the question is torches. You know, I don't think I'm gonna put torches in. No. Because think about it. Like, I mean, maybe I could put torches in later. This isn't like a final decision or anything at all. But, I mean, it would be much cooler if they like stopped digging deeper and like abandoned the cave because, like I said before, they're superstitious people. And they saw how dark it is and got scared. See, that would be pretty cool. But then on the other hand, there's the practical purpose that this is a survival world, and I probably don't want, you know, people. Like, I probably don't want mobs spawning in there when I'm working on this place. Especially not creepers. Huh, maybe I should get some of those cats and hide them around here to avoid creepers. And I thought of that as a joke, but I actually don't mind the idea. I actually don't know if I like that coal there. I mean, I was thinking I definitely need to put something up here to make it interesting. But I'm thinking that should have been iron, considering that there's coal right there. It's sort of... Yeah. What I could do is put some iron here. So not only does it continue this vein in an interesting way, where you can't see the entire vein from one point, but it also sort of breaks it up so it doesn't just go coal to coal. There's some iron in between to break it up. But I also feel like there's not enough stone up here now. But I feel like this is almost all you could want from that area. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. I mean, I should probably touch it up in spots like here. Like, I know I already said I was going for a random feel, but again, it can't be that random. There needs to be... It can't look like I just blew it up. Like, there needs to be some sort of logic to it. I would say just taking out those couple of blocks make it look a lot better. Because, random enough, we are saying that someone dug this. It wouldn't really make sense for them to leave that block there, although I'm worried that if I remove it, this iron will stand out too much. I'll do all that nitty-gritty stone placement off camera. Yeah. Let's head back and investigate the fire, see how that turned out. Hey, cow. So yeah, let's head into the minecart, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Well guys, the minecart system does not work, apparently. I thought I had all the kinks ironed out, but no. Looks like we're gonna have to wait another episode. But I'm fine with that. So we'll head into the tower. Sleep in the bed. Okay, and now that we're not actually burning anything, I don't think... Oh, we might be a bit. Whatever. I still want to take Little Buddy this time. No, Little Buddy? What am I talking about? Sir William. Also new to the game are the slime block piston pushing things. And I heard, and a lot of the really redstone focused people are going crazy over it, and a lot of the non-redstone focused people have no idea why it's a big deal. I just realized I should go grab an axe. I'm sort of in the middle. Oh gosh, that was close. Like, I understand its uses, and I see why it's a cool change, but I don't really get why it's, like, the best feature since, I don't know, since survival mode was added. Like, I feel like it's a bit overhyped, maybe, is the right thing to say. But it's not even hype, because I don't know. I just, like, there's some cool things you can do when you play within creative, but I am very survival oriented, as you guys can see, and I don't really see any practical purpose for it. Like, I've had a couple ideas, but they just haven't worked out when I've tried them out in creative, so we'll see. Anyway, I don't need my bow on me, I don't think. Yeah. Iron axe. Not as much of this burned as I wanted it to, but I don't know. Seems like a good start. Yeah, I'd like a lot more of this gone. Yeah. Let's try to get something going like right here so it spreads in 2 directions, but I'll put something there. Oh, it already spread in 2 directions. Oh, no, that spread onto the ground, not onto the leaves. Let's fix that. Okay. This tree didn't even get touched, did it? No. This is going to be quite difficult. Hey, there's a new command that lets you change how quickly fire spread and lets you basically change how quickly the world runs, so how quickly crops grow and fire spreads and all that stuff. Maybe I should do that. No, I'm kidding. Oh geez, this area right here is done for. Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh no. Sir William, what were you thinking? Actually, I sort of forgot about him. So, what was I thinking? And that's what I was worried about. But I sort of forgot about my concerns as soon as we got here. Yeah. This area's gonna need some more work. I don't think I'm gonna burn too much more of it at this point. Actually, this tree is going to burn. And it's gonna like it. You, tree, are going to burn, and you, tree, well. Yeah. I don't think... The burning was fun, but the rest of this is going to be very tedious. It's bouncy, it's bouncy. Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. Oh, phew. Okay, now to get out of here. Oh gosh, I'm on fire. Well, dang. That sucks. Ow. I didn't really get the branches over there, did I? It would be stupid to go up there with this little health, though. But yeah, like this stuff, I'm just gonna take down by hand, I think. I don't know how much more burning is going to give me. That's the problem with these giant trees. The burning only gets the bottom of them, really. You know, I saw someone say that you could just pour lava around and the fire would spread from that. Oh, poor cow. Oh, poor other cow. Unless there was one cow. Might have been one cow. Yeah, I saw someone suggest that you use lava, but I don't know. I don't know how much I like that idea. There we go. Got rid of that broken thing. And now let's grab Sir William. And we will head back to the base. Well, guys, we've already gone through everything that I had planned for this episode, and we still have a bit of time left. So, I was worried that this episode might have ended up being a little bit boring. I don't know. Oh, there's an achievement. So I thought that I can do something exciting. And I was thinking, we've already killed the Ender Dragon, so what's the next step, you might ask? Well, actually, the next step is to drop down here, because I always forget to do that. Okay, down here. The next step is to kill the Wither. And now, I'm not nearly prepared to do that. I would need a lot better armor, tons of potions, and I still don't know if I'd be able to do it. I'd also need a good spot to do it, actually. But anyway, not the point. The point is, I need to start collecting Wither Skulls. I already have one, I think. Now I'm starting to think that might be another world. I don't know, I'm starting to doubt. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I have one more. The problem with the Nether has always been my limited number of... I almost fell. My limited number of arrows. But now I have an infinity bow with exactly 100 uses on it, but I still can repair it very easily. I'm already ready to repair it and also add flame and unbreaking. Oops. Does this have punch? No. I have a punch. I feel like I have punch 1 something. But yeah, then I just need to add things like power 5, unbreak, and punch 2. Upgrading it to power 5 and adding punch 2, I think, would be all I need to do at that point. I'm really bad at climbing these stairs. I don't know. The reason is because it's open here. If I close that off, then I can climb up this much faster. Actually, I can think of quite a few ways to make this faster. So I might as well do those at some point. Anyway. So, as you guys have probably noticed, I have I have dirt, yes. But I also have a cauldron and... Why am I Steve? Okay, I guess skin servers are down. No, no. Oh god, no, no, no. Okay, stone sword, sweet. Let's kill you with this. Ah. Okay. There we go. Anyway, fill this with water because I believe that if you step... I didn't actually test this, so just to make this exciting, if you step into the water of a cauldron while you're on fire, it extinguishes you. And that's not very useful normally because you could just put down a bucket of water. But this is the Nether, and you can't do that. Whoopee. There's a blaze rod over there. I don't know if I need those particularly. And like I said, I'm here to look for Wither Skulls. But whatever. This is probably a bit stupid to do, but whatever. I want the rod that I earned myself. There's a blaze, disabled blaze spawner over there. I don't know if I'm gonna make that into a farm anymore. That was my plan, but now I have I need to make an end farm, so I can one-shot those. Nice. I didn't know that. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. That broke all the cobblestone on there, meaning that blaze can spawn on that spawner now. And now I'm on fire. Great. Great. Just great. Okay. Let's fill this back in quickly. Oh, it didn't actually break anything. Then why did a blaze spawn? I thought that I had completely disabled this. Who knows? Oh gosh. Well, okay. I don't like all these blazes. Any wither skeletons, perchance? No? I have to say, knockback is especially annoying against blazes. Yes. See, I don't know why, but I seem to be a decent shot with a bow in, like, survival like this. But when it comes to, like, PvP and stuff, I'm awful. I guess I just can't hit a moving target. Was that 4 rods? No, 5. Nice. Thought I saw a wither skeleton over here. Jeez, the skeletons are just not spawning, and standing on the edge like that is probably stupid. Well, if there aren't any skeletons around, then I know a cool way to get some excitement. Oh! Well, here we go. Okay, didn't fall off. Okay. Didn't drop a skull. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh god! No! I got withered. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, okay. I was counting a little slowly there. There's some more skeletons over here, but I heard a blaze. Okay, don't know where that was. You're not mad at me. That's nice. Knockback. Actually, I just realized something. Knockback is pretty good against these wither skeletons, isn't it? Smite is also good against them. Huh. Let's go kill these guys, and then I will start to head back. Oh gosh, I froze. Well, now I'm sort of worried for my life. 1. Okay. That could have been much worse. I'm lagging a lot. I wonder if these chunks have loaded before. They must have. But I probably haven't been here that much. Anyway, time to head back and see what has spawned. Quite a bit. Wow. 1. Oh, okay. Oh, the skeleton shot that other wither. You can just go flying off. You can not walk towards me, zombie pigman. That's sort of scary. That blaze can get shot. This wither could drop a skull, but no. That would be convenient for me. Yeah. I'd say it's time to leave. I'm disappointed. But we did get quite a bit done this episode with the mine and stuff. This is just a little fun thing I threw on at the end. And although it doesn't look like it's gonna be fun anymore because we're lagging like crazy, So I'm gonna try to leave here without completely dying, or at least my computer completely dying. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. Can't move. Keep living life to the power 3 while I learn how to move. And the Master of Cubes finally took his sword out and is out.